So I had like used my contacts well. I've always been very good about maintaining relationships. And you know what? So I felt okay about, I went to jail and I was getting out happy, man. Cause I was going, what some of these ups were causing work-wise for other people. I just was too immature in that capacity. I needed more to learn more apparently. And I did. And so 3 months later, the momentum started picking up again. I started going out with chicks again. And I was like isolated for like a month, and then it kind of started getting loose. And then I'm at a concert, and I get in a golf cart. I'm drunk, get in a golf cart that's like the county fair, and I'm like driving around the parking lot. I'm like, fucking dude, the cops stopped my fucking golf cart. Here's how fucking stupid this shit is. I'm in no shirt, I'm all tatted up, blasted, like all jacked. And I go, oh shit, dude, they're gonna run my name. I'm on fucking formal probation. I'm drunk, right? I need to get, and so they're like, hey man, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, yeah, just gonna, and I fucking bolt.
Oh, you bolted?
Yeah, I bolted. And they fucking tried to tackle me. But I was like jacked at the time, dude. I fucking got up, shed him off. They sicked the dog on me.
They put the dog.
They sicked the dog on me. So I got a dog attached to my ass. I still got a scar on my ass attached to my ass. I'm fighting this dog off. I get the fucking dog off me. I fight him off, and I fucking.
Oh, Mike would not be happy about that.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, and so he was poor training. The dog's not bred well. Mike, love you, man. And hopped it. Now they hit me with a bunch of tasers. They hit me with the.
I was waiting for it.
So they started hitting me with the tasers. Takes about 3 to get me down. I yanked the first 2. They get me with the third one.
You yanked off
yeah, dude. And I'm like, this is going down with like 100 people watching at a fucking Jimmy Buffett concert. You can't make this shit up, dude. With that shit playing in the background, like the juxtaposition. And so they come down, boom. I'm getting all the love. I'm getting blasted in the face, and I'm covered in dirt and blood. And I go, okay. And they put me in the back of the car, and I knew I was fucked. I was like, fuck. Damn, that came fast. I did not see that coming. And like I said, it always comes when you don't see.
Not even in the golf cart.
And I was like, dude, it was just such a chill day. And then it was not. And I'm like, fuck. And that's what I say, man. You think you can control all these things, but if you're not living right and doing right, or you're stacking karmic debt, you're gonna fucking get smashed. And
but now you think you're coming out of the SEALs.
Yeah. Well, I know I'm fucked. I knew it was like. I was in the back. I didn't even try. I said, call SEAL Team 7. Let's rock and roll. Let's just tell them what's up because I'm fucked, right? I was normally would try to kind of keep it like and deal. No. I went right full tilt. I had the cops call the fucking SEAL command. And that's what I did. And it caused the avalanche of shit because now I'm fighting a fucking felony probation violation on a violent crime. On technically a police officer.
Wait, why is it a felony if it was a misdemeanor?
So it was a violent crime still because it was a battery, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm on an aggravated assault charge. They charged me aggravated assault, which it wasn't. But it wasn't like I hit anybody. It just in me getting up, they called it kind of a thing. It ended up all getting dropped though. But here's the thing: that divine intervention, man.
Again.
So because I didn't really do anything other than just try to get away, right? But I hadn't really committed a crime. I didn't do anything, and I didn't hit anybody or nothing. So it was, and I worked some contacts and some people, and I go to the court, and they threw it out, gave me a misdemeanor, like fucking disturbing the peace or something, you know?
You just like won't die, bro.
And I got a good attorney again. I hemorrhage money on attorneys, bro. That's one thing I don't short stroke, bro.
You got Saul Goodman out there?
I go, dude. And so now I'm hemorrhaging cash. That still violates the probation in Idaho. So I have federal marshals in a van trying to extradite me from California, an active duty SEAL, illegally, because they said I had a warrant, which I took care of. So I have 2 lawyers talking. My girlfriend at the time was an attorney. So they're talking to all these people, bro. I got attorneys calling it was an absolute connecting with the governor of California and all this because they're trying to do legal shit. It's like a trail of emails and people have been done fucked up things. And so they were trying to protect their ass. And
oh my God.
So I go to talk to, we get it all figured out, right? I get it all figured out. Then I pitch to my attorney. I go, dude, can I just get off probation in there and serve more time? I already know I'm fucked. And he goes, they pitched it, they accepted it. So I go back up to Idaho, serve more time, same place. A year later to the day, I'm back in that same pod, in that same jail, but now I'm on the way out, right? Now I know I'm on the way.
How much time?
I do another 3 weeks. So,
3 weeks to get rid of 4 years probation.
Boom.
I'll take that deal.
I took it in a minute. Because the judge was like, my attorney goes, "Can we just have him serve some time and get this guy off our books, Judge?" And the judge is like, "Yeah, fuck it." So it actually, surprisingly enough, I walked out of jail. Now I signed my DD 214. I'm out. I took a general discharge, right? Because I didn't actually get kicked out for that. Because technically I still didn't commit a bad enough crime to get kicked out. What kicked me out was I failed a steroid test.
In the middle of all this.
So Navy JAG saw this and they saw I'm getting out of this again. They're like, "This fucking guy." They're like, "Fuck this guy." NCIS and Navy JAG, they teamed up and they're like, "Dude, we're fucking gonna grill this dude." So they threw the book at me, hit me with every drug test in the book, passed.
Except steroids.
No, then they go, "We're going to fucking steroid test him," which is kind of unheard of at the time. No one had even getting steroid tested at that time. But you can't just test for steroids. They sent it and paid thousands of dollars to send it to the UCLA Olympic Testing Center. So they fucking spent all this money, and I failed. Lit that motherfucker up.
How long have you been taking steroids?
Probably like, man, a couple years. I really wasn't. So it wasn't like going through all the selections. Never took anything. Never. Because you can't be big, man. I was like, but after, so maybe like a year. Like a year.
You know what's crazy though? Like it is a drug, and like you're supposed to get this whole system and everything. Yeah. But at the same time, this isn't fucking baseball, right? Like,
yeah, you're not.
You guys are warriors where you have to go out and kill people. Like, if my Navy SEALs are taking steroids, I'm not upset about that.
You know, it was what I knew it was. I knew it was, and this is what they asked me in the board. And I'm always pretty good in boards because I'm like, I'll take it on. I'll fucking own it. Like, I don't try to get away. I go, "Yep." They go, "What would you say?" I said, "Well, if you're willing to fucking risk everything, then fucking do it." Right? For me, it was important enough. I'll do it. I probably would have done it again. Right? That's the truth, man. But all the dumb extra shit I was doing, that wasn't smart. And I brought all the heat on myself. I'm no victim. I had that. And I had that moment where I had a fake dick in my locker.
A fake dick?
Yeah, I had a fake dick to like take a piss. And I was like,
oh,
you know,
not like that.
Yeah. Ding. You're like, where's this going, man? You're like, where's this going, bro?
What did they had a name for that? The Whizzinator?
The Whizzinator. I had a Whizzinator, bro. And fucking, and I looked at it and I had this moment where, dude, and I was in the dumps, bro, at this time. It
wasn't a black one, was it?
No.
All right.
No, I church it up a little bit. Foot long black dick. They're like, "What the fuck?" They're like, "This guy don't give a
I'm biracial.
This guy don't give a fuck. I'm black from the waist down, man." You know? And you know what? I put it away and I went, "Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll." And I just had this like, let's charge the machine gun nest moment where I was like, "Dude, I've earned this. Let's rock and roll." And I did, man, and failed. Failed that motherfucker hard. And you know what? That was it. And so I got another attorney. So now I have 3 attorneys while I'm still fighting this case. So I'm fighting the Idaho case, civil and criminal. I'm fighting San Diego, and I have a military attorney. So I'm just fucking poking holes in the bucket.
So do you fail this before you do that 3 weeks?
Yeah. This was at the very beginning. This was like in the first 3 weeks. So all this was kind of happening. Now I start prepping a job on the outside. I know I'm getting out. So I prepped a pretty good fucking situation. Had prepped residential real estate development supervisor position with the largest private residential developer in the United States on the largest project in the United States. So I had fucking like used my contacts well. I've always been very good about maintaining relationships. And you know what? So I felt okay I went to jail and I was getting out happy, man, because I was going DD 214. I was done with the military. I mean, I had no reserve time, nothing. I was done.
Is it dishonorable discharge though?
General. I took a general. That was the deal because I had a good attorney. And they said, "Hey, if you just admit to the steroid thing, we're going to give you," because they tried to give me an OTH. Actually, they're going to give me an OTH. But the commanding officer of SEAL Team 7 said, "This guy doesn't deserve an OTH, man. He's
2 deployments.
He's got the power to cap it up 1. Yeah. That was a bro move. I fucking love that dude for that. It really helped me.
You had a lot of people look out for you.
Yeah, man, I have. And, and I didn't help anybody out, by some of my decisions. And this is what I feel like I owe people now, is like to fucking be an example now because of all that time. Right. Of all that time, I really just kind of pissed away, got people standing up for me. So, let me tell you, I had some karmic debt to burn, and I earned it later on because I got out. Now I'm out of the military. So now I just started doing Adderall, Xanax, smoking weed while working and being very successful.
What year is this?
This was 2017.
So you run right to like all these substances that you weren't doing at all.
No, no, not at all. Because I'm like, I just started doing Adderall, and then because I'm like, oh, I get a lot of shit done with this, and I had done it when I was in high school and shit. You know, I had that when in high school and shit. So I knew it, but I was like, okay, I was rocking and rolling, just super efficient. But then, you're fucking a little bit wired. So now I'm drinking, right, at night. And then I'm doing Xanax at night, right? So it's like that imbalance. And then I'm like, oh, fucking. So then I'm just off balance but still working, still being successful.
Do you think you were like, I understand, okay, I get more done on Adderall, so that's how it starts. And then it starts a spigot and it throws your system off. So you start trying to balance it out and everything. But do you think part of it was, all this shit happens so fast, and you're like, yes, I'll take that deal. I get the general discharge, whatever. We're good. All right. Oh my God, I'm alive. I'm not in prison. We're good. But then you're like, your body's just like, whoa, now I got, there's no clear core charge. Like, what are you going to go do? Fucking real estate? Yeah. After being in Yemen and Iraq and stuff and fighting court case, like you were constant adrenaline and now it's just zero.
Yeah. It was part of it was it just made me care fucking more, right? Get more fired up for it and care more. And I, I thought I was living a happy life. I thought I was happy, but looking back, I just wasn't. I had lost my disciplines too. I was, late to stuff. I was fucking not locked on, and I hadn't really established that self-worth through the daily work and the daily steps, which that's the part that I had to learn that was missing. So I was just kind of like doing what I thought and just not being smart. Now my relationship, is getting tense because I'm not good. Man, the fish stinks from the head. You're the leader of the relationship and you're fucking not good. Like it's just not, it's setting an unhealthy environment and big fights, and I was getting violent with people in my life, dude. I was fucking like liability, bro. And then now this time is when I start linking up with some of the cats I showed you in that picture, right?
Before.
So the guy in that picture, we launched a marijuana distribution company. Right? The first year it was legal in California. So then I'm doing that. I leave that other job. It was a risk. So then we're doing this. Now it was chaotic, building it, whatever. Everybody gets fired, and the big venture capitalist boss sees what I had done, and he goes, "You're fucking staying now. I'm going to pay you. You fucking crushed it." So now I'm in a high rise, pitching decks for millions of dollars, raising millions of dollars, start building out facilities, meeting with congressmen, fucking doing all this shit.
Ripping Adderall and Xanax.
All that shit. And then I stacked fentanyl at night.
What?
For a year straight. Snorting fentanyl every fucking night.
How'd you get into that?
I went tits up like 3 fucking times, bro. The only thing that probably kept me alive is that I was on Adderall every fucking day. Is I was snorting fentanyl every fucking night for a year.
What
didn't miss a day.
Wait, what got you into fentanyl?
I just liked it, man. Like I just liked how it made me feel. Like
you just woke up one day and said, "I'll
here's the thing: I wasn't partying, so I would. Here's my people are like, oh, what are you doing, dude? I would work all day. I'd get up at like 4 a.m, take Adderall, get kicking off, fucking cranking, because I was CEO of a fucking marijuana distribution company, man. I had to fucking make some shit.
This is what we do.
I was working my ass off, dude. Right, and it wasn't even that. No, it was. I had a lot of money involved, a responsibility. Fucking, I was the only one making shit happen, and there was a lot of hectic side stuff too in the business and the venture capitalist boss, and there was integration with like my relationship there, and there was like a lot of stuff going on around me, and I was also driving all over fucking California trying to make this shit happen. So it was stressful. But it wasn't the stress. It was just I liked how it made me feel. So I was doing all that all day. Then at night, I would go home and do emails and fucking reach out, snort fentanyl until like fucking midnight, then get up at fucking 4 and keep going every day for a fucking year. And you cannot maintain that for...
Yeah, no shit.
And it came crashing down, quite literally. I fucking went down, fucking head smashed on I got a big ass scar across my forehead. And it was the straw that broke camel's back. Like the venture capitalist boss had fucking heard about it. My girlfriend's fucking yelling. She finds me bleeding, bro.
He had heard you were doing fentanyl.
Well, everybody thinks nobody knows, but people know. Right? And so he sat me down and he goes, "Look, man," he goes, "you were an asset, now you're a liability." That's what he said to me. But he was right. And
what year are we in now?
2019.
Okay.
So 2019 May, this is happening, and I'm sitting in this high rise, and I go, "Okay, man, I got the fuck out of here." So I cleaned out my stuff. I said, "All right," and I was pretty much just sent away to Big Island of Hawaii. I went to Big Island of Hawaii where we had some business ventures, like pretty much stay out there. Let's get this shit straight. And there was business stuff we had to coordinate. And like before it comes crashing down. So I decided I'm gonna get off this shit, right? I'm gonna fucking like try to get square. And bro, getting off that was, bro. I don't. And guys getting off withdrawals. If anybody's been dealing with this, I know it's like a big thing, bro. Just power through. I was I was hurting, bro. I didn't sleep for a week. I didn't sleep a wink, and I had to take.
Did you go to rehab?
No, I just fucking was like.
You just did this yourself.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just gonna hammer.
You
through.
savage.
Well, I'm gonna hammer through this, and it wasn't smooth because I was still doing Adderall and like drinking and stuff. But I'm like, I need to get off the fentanyl, bro. Right, and so I had to get off, and it was just fentanyl. It was opioids and shit. But if I could get fentanyl, I prefer that, right? Because I just thought it hit me fucking harder.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button and check out this clip's full podcast episode by clicking here or in the description below.